While Queen Elizabeth reigned, 14 different U.S. presidents served in office. She met most of them, but she only asked one back after he left the White House. Which one was it? Queen Elizabeth II took the throne in 1952 when she was just 25 years old. Her 7-decade reign ended with her death on September 8, 2022. In her time as the Queen, she witnessed the immense changes to the world around her. Queen Elizabeth met more than a fair share of important figures and world leaders, including 13 sitting U.S. presidents. The Queen and the U.S. chief executives even bonded over shared hobbies, according to the New York Times. Meeting the Queen of England is an honor few people got, and even for U.S. presidents, it was a moment met with excitement and awe. Perhaps the excitement went both ways. Queen Elizabeth was unfailingly gracious with every president she met, starting with Harry S. Truman, whom she met in 1951 before becoming queen. The last president she met with was Joe Biden in June 2021. Politico quoted Biden as saying of her, "I don't think she would be insulted, but she reminded me of my mother in terms of the look of her and just the generosity." President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden had tea with Queen Elizabeth at Windsor Castle. During a photo op, Politico reported that she made the president laugh, asking him, "Are you supposed to be looking as if you're enjoying yourself?"
I had the opportunity to meet her before she passed, and she was an incredibly gracious and decent woman.
The one president with whom the Queen did not meet was Lyndon B. Johnson. According to a report by Indy 100, it's unclear why the meeting never took place. It seems that President Johnson had planned for such a meeting, but it never happened. Those who did meet the Queen universally spoke of her with admiration. Her first meeting with the president as Queen was with Dwight Eisenhower. They seemed to enjoy a warm relationship. They corresponded for many years, and according to Insider, at one point the Queen even shared a scone recipe with him. When President John Kennedy was assassinated in 1963, Queen Elizabeth established a scholarship fund in his honor. It's said that President Richard Nixon, who met the Queen several times, both as vice president and president, tried to fix up his daughter Tricia with Prince Charles. The Queen also seems to have had a close relationship bordering on friendship with President Ronald Reagan. They shared a love of horses, and the Queen paid a visit to the Reagan's ranch in California in 1983. 6 years later, she granted President Reagan an honorary knighthood, the highest distinction awarded to foreigners by the United Kingdom, in thanks for his assistance to the UK during the Falklands War.
But those young men aren't fighting for mere real estate. They fight for a cause.
Even with all those warm relationships, the Queen typically didn't invite presidents to visit once they were no longer in office. However, she made an exception for one former president whom she found particularly endearing: Barack Obama. President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama first met Queen Elizabeth in April 2009, a few months after Obama took office. The Queen developed a fondness for the president. Throughout his presidency, they would share several more meetings. According to Hello, Obama's last visit as president to Windsor Castle was in 2016 for the Queen's 90th birthday. Queen Elizabeth enjoyed the company of the Obamas so much that she even wanted to invite them back once Obama left office, something that had not been done for any other former presidents. According to Insider, a former employee told royal author Tom Quinn, "The Queen has a soft spot for Americans after meeting Barack Obama, who she completely fell in love with. So much so that she has frequently asked her courtiers if they could arrange for him to come to Britain now he is no longer president." Barack Obama joined the world in expressing their sadness over the Queen's passing and shared a statement on Twitter saying, "Michelle and I were lucky enough to come to know Her Majesty, and she meant a great deal to us."
To Her Majesty, the Queen.